with. Like what do y'all be talking about sometimes? Like, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. Today I just wanted to talk about A, the Little Mermaid, B, why I stopped saying the N-word and the whole thing around that, and then C, Eric Garner, because as you guys know, the cop that killed him basically got to keep his job, and he has like no consequences or repercussions happening to him. So first, let's start off with the Little Mermaid, because that is like old news, but not really old news. Basically, if y'all don't know, which everyone should know, Halle Bailey got casted as the live action Little Mermaid. I don't know, Ariel, there we go. And everyone was mad because, you know, we all seen the cartoon. Ariel is light skinned and a mermaid, okay? So everyone was mad because they casted like a black woman as Ariel. And the biggest thing for me was that it was a bunch of adults crying over a mermaid. Like, how old are we? Like, for real, because when like the cartoon came out, that used to be my sister's favorite movie, so we used to watch it a lot. Like, I wasn't watching the movie thinking about her skin color, and I think a lot of adults don't realize that with their own kids, because this is really for the kids. The kids don't see no skin color like that, you know, unless it has something to do with the story. But as far as the Little Mermaid, all I knew was that the girl was a mermaid, she could sing, and she wanted to be a human so that she could talk to some boy. That was all that I knew, and I feel like that's all that kids really grasp from the story. So when I saw like those things in the groups, I was like, y'all cannot be serious. Like, how old are we? Let's act our age. And then I saw someone say, they were like, can she even act or sing? The girl is signed with Beyonce. I'm pretty sure she could A, sing and B, acting. Oh yes, she can. She was on Grownish. So yes, like, y'all need to start doing y'all research too before y'all start trying to comfort people, because how you gonna sit here and say, do we even know if she can act or sing? I don't know. Why don't you find out before writing that ridiculous comment? It just blows my mind. And I feel like a lot of people are making it into what it's not. Like, as far as Disney goes, I do believe that they want our money, but listen, Disney, you can have it now, because all of the colonizers, now that they mad, now I'm about to go see that movie about 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? So if Disney did do it to make more money, it was smart on them. I don't really care. I'm still going to see it. So, but I feel like Disney didn't so much cast her just to be like, oh, let's cast a black person. No, I feel like they casted her because her features match really well with like mermaid and Caribbean and stuff. So like, and her voice is just that's just that on that, like, y'all already know. So I think it was a perfect casting. I don't know anyone else. Like, I feel like instead of looking at the person and who they casted as, they were just looking at features, because you can have a white girl with red hair that don't know how to sing and don't know how to act, and that would just make the movie 10 times worse. Because y'all ain't have no problem with Will Smith being the genie, and y'all sure as hell didn't have no problem with black people acting as animals in The Lion King. So I just feel like white people are a little scared, because we coming in and taking over Hollywood, music, and we coming over and we just taking over, and we starting to take back what's ours, because just so y'all know, we started everything, okay? And I think they just scared, like, because at the end of the day, your children, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, are not gonna go see that movie and be like, oh my God, why is she black? No, they're gonna go and see that movie and say, oh my God, it's a mermaid. Because A, mermaids aren't real, and B, if they were real, they would be black. Because, as we all know, black people were the first people on this earth. White people, and please remember, I'm not talking about all white people, so don't come to me on that stuff talking about not all white people are like that. I know that. But I feel like a lot of white people victimize themselves. Like, why are you guys victimizing yourself over a mermaid? You about 30, 40 years old, victimizing yourself over a mermaid. If it bothers you so much, just don't go see the movie. period. But if you're gonna let that stop you from your kids seeing the movie, you ought to be ashamed on yourself, because it's not for you, it's for the kids. I understand because, you know, Lion King, everyone's so excited about it. I get it. But still, at the end of the day, it's not really for you. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you guys as a culture. And I think it's also very nice to explain how all of a sudden her being, the writer being Danish has something to do with, like, what do y'all be talking about sometimes? Like, I was just sitting there like, I don't even know what a Danish person looked like, but never in my life have I heard that she was Danish or that the writer was Danish. Like I said, like, no kid cares about who the writer was and what race they are, okay? Nobody cares about that. Now, as far as it goes with, like, Princess Tiana, and they're like, oh, what if a white person did that? Cut the shit. Enough. Y'all just taking stuff too damn far. Like, The Princess and the Frog came out. Me and my sisters were very excited. Like, it's a black movie. I don't really mess with Disney princesses like that. I could care less. But Princess Tiana, and because it was Anika Nani Rose, who was my dad's friend and a native from Bloomfield, it was, like, amazing. And, like, watching it was amazing. You see someone that looks like you, so can y'all stop, okay? Princess Tiana, her being black has to do with the storyline. And I feel like y'all just, like I said, y'all victimizing yourselves when there's bigger problems in the world. And that's just that on that. If you're mad that she got casted as Ariel, I keep forgetting her name, as Ariel, then just don't go see the movie. At the end of the day, if you're mad and you're over the age of about 20, go see a therapist. Okay, so second topic is why I stopped saying the N-word. I'm so proud of myself. I honestly tried to stop cursing all in all because it's kind of like negative energy, but I did stop saying the N-word, and I still need to work on it because, like, when songs come on, I be saying it if it's in a song. Just seeing how more and more into how our ancestors were treated, I was like, ugh, like, that word, it makes me, like, cringe. Because I feel like black people, I feel like we justify us. No one should use that word. Black people, white people, yada yada yada. No one should use that word, and I feel like black people justify ourselves using that word because we're black and because we don't want to face our truth, which is not our fault because they don't teach us anything in school. Our parents don't really, well, depending on who your parents are, but, like, our parents don't really teach us nothing, and we just try to justify that, like, that was our word so we can call each other that. No, we can't. Because I found myself saying that word to kind of degrade black men. Yeah, like when I would be mad or I would be driving or something, be like, this, you know, women say that to their men to degrade them, like, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like even though we use it to be like, hey, what's up, we still use it in other ways to degrade each other and to, like, hate on each other. So I just stopped using that word because I wasn't really using it in good terms. And as far as it goes as who can say the word, if you're going to say the word, only black people can say it at the end of the day. Like, even if a black person said it around me, I would still cringe, but I would just be like, okay, whatever. Now, white people, cut the shit. This is what I be talking about. Like, y'all know, y'all not stupid. Y'all know why y'all can't say that word. Now, why do you want to say that word? I get it. You want to be black, but you're not black, so you can't say that word. I'm sorry. Period, point blank. Stop trying to make it into what it's not, saying, well, if y'all use that word, then I can use that word. No. It's just a very nasty word when you honestly truly think about it, and when you honestly truly hear stories from people, and just knowing that, like, my grandma was being called that by her own people too, okay, because, you know, black people, we are trained to hate each other, but she was called that by her own people. She was called that by cops. And I feel like we taking that word is still just following, like, what the white man and what the slave master called us, and I don't support that, and I don't want that in my life. So I don't want to call no boys that, because I respect people. You know, we should all be treated as human beings. So I don't want to call no other boys that. I don't want to call my friends that. I don't want to call my son that, if I have a son. I don't want to call my dad, my cousins that. I don't want to call anybody that. No. So now, instead of the N-word, I say dude. I feel like us calling each other the N-word is like a lack of respect for each other. Like, no, we're not the N-word, okay? We're not. We are black kings and queens, and like we're like the best people on earth, and we should act like it and treat each other like it. So by saying that word to each other, that's not where it's at, period. Like a lot of Hispanics use that word. And as far as that goes, my thing is I feel like Hispanics are African background. Like I'm half Puerto Rican, so that's African, Taino, Indian, and Spain, I think, or like some part in Europe, all mixed together. So like I'm Puerto Rican, so yeah, even my mom has African background. But at the end of the day, you guys are not black, and you guys were not enslaved like we were. Like, oh no, you cannot use that word because your ancestors just did not get half of what we got. I do believe we're all the same. Like my mom acts like a black mom and vice versa. Like I do think we all are the same, and we have like same like traditions, and I don't know what to call it, but we do act the same, you know what I'm saying? So I get that, but no. But they do use it to degrade us too. So yeah. And also, if you look at like some of the great like leaders in our community, such as Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Huey Newton, Bobby Seale, like all of them, they did not use that word. So when I'm watching them and I'm hearing them talk, it's like, yeah, we shouldn't be saying that word. Because I used to be one of those like, well, I'm black, so I can say that word at the end of the day. But no, we just shouldn't say that word. Just no. Especially because I feel like it's more towards our men. Like I said, I'm not calling no man that. Not referring to you as no N-word or nothing like that. Debate about, well, if it's in a song, I can say it. Like I said, y'all not stupid. Like, even if you in the club and a song come on and you know that song word for word, that does not give you the right to say it. And no, we cannot take that word out of our songs, because guess what? We started hip hop, we started rap. It was for us, it's still for us to this day. It was for us to release, it was for us to talk about problems. So no, we can't take that word out of our songs. And I don't think that black artists should stop saying it in their songs either, because it's not for y'all. So stop that. Cut it out. Go back to Taylor Swift or something. I don't know. But our problem ain't your problem. You just need to be conscious of what you're saying and what's going on at that concert or in the song or whatever you're lip singing, because it's not that hard to just bleep it out, okay? Y'all just choose to do all this stuff and then play victim. Like, y'all just victimize yourself so much. I be sitting here thinking like, damn, like, being white cannot be that bad. Like, with what we be going through on a daily basis, it's like, well, shit. Eric Garner. Oh yeah, and but okay, so basically, if you don't know, yeah, the cop that killed Eric Garner, the dude that said, you know, I can't breathe, which is so sad. But I also just want to say that even though he did not get like fired or nothing like that, I just want to say God is real. Karma is real, and I just know, like, all these people like George Zimmerman, Mr. Robert, him, I just know all these people gonna have it when they die. I just know it. Even though it is sad to see that their family, oh my gosh, and their family broke my heart, but their family's not getting justice. It's like, I just know God got bigger plans, and I just know God gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe in karma, and I believe something's gonna, it has to, like, but it's not surprising. And it's also too, like, how many more men, women, children do you have to kill in order for something to be done, in order to see that it's a problem, in order to change what you guys are doing? Because I feel like every other day someone's getting killed, and then we got people that are getting killed and then they're not getting awareness about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the news is not reporting on it or nothing like that. So I feel like every day someone's getting killed. We just don't know, because they don't care about us. But that's good, because I care about us. It's a shame that we as mothers, I'm not a mom yet, but mothers, sisters, daughters, grandmothers, that we have to stick up for our people and our men. Like, it's sad, because his mom and his daughter was there, and I did not know that his other daughter ended up getting killed too. So that was sad too, because it's like, damn, y'all really don't want us to be talking out here. Like, y'all really don't want us to protest. Y'all don't want us to say something is wrong because y'all know that we have huge amounts of power. Y'all know what y'all did was wrong. There's no reason to keep killing people over it and about it. They really don't like our men, and they really want to destroy them and kill them. And they know that they can because nothing's gonna happen. But like I said, God is real. So I just feel like the system puts so much stress onto our families and breaks us apart, and then expects for us to be fine with what they did. Like, you broke up my family. My mom is heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. You killed my sister. You killed my father when he told you he could not breathe and you did not care. And then on top of all that, you're not even getting any consequences done back to you. Like, how do you expect for their family to be okay with that, let alone, but for us as a community to be okay with that when we see this on a daily basis? And the situation happened years ago too. So it's like, y'all just think that we gonna sit here and forget about stuff? Like, y'all not putting this cop in jail, but y'all trying to give YNW Melly the death penalty? And that's all that I want to talk about today. And I want you guys to join the discussion and comment down your thoughts, your beliefs, anything else that you like want to say, and what you think about it. Like, who can say the N-word, who shouldn't? Should we say it? Should we not say it? Are you going to see The Little Mermaid? Is you not? And also any other stories about men getting killed by the cops and stuff like that. Rest in peace to all the men that are getting killed by cops, getting killed by each other. You know, a lot of gang violence, or like violence in general. Rest in peace to all of you guys. I hope that you guys, like, I don't know, wake up and stand up for something that you believe in too, and that you keep fighting in whatever you believe in. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, and let me know any other topics. And I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it.